The contemporary course examines the economic, social, political, technological, and other transformations that have created an increasing awareness of the interconnectedness of peoples and places around the globe. These transformations and advancement in technologies that resulted into an increase in our world awareness and interconnectedness with people around the world is also similar to the process of globalization. But globalization has a lot of definition, and globalization is related to our experience and view, whether our definition is positive or negative. Like in the experience of globalization of Joe, Latif, and the Laksha, their experience of globalization is positive. So we can infer that because of their found friendship, their definition of globalization will also be positive based on their experience. It will be on the premise of the increase and expansion of our social relations. Globalization operates at multiple and intersecting levels. This means that all of us experience globalization. Some experience has greater impact, while most of us experience it in simple ways. Like the brand of clothes we wear, the food that we ate, that have been produced and imported from other countries. Experiences like our exposure to Western media like Netflix and Facebook. Examples of globalization in the story of Joe, Latif, and the Laksha includes the spread of Filipino TV into Malaysia, which allowed the Malaysian like Latif to be aware of the culture and practices of Filipinos. In the same way that we are exposed to the culture and values of our favorite Western shows, and our newly found liking towards South Korean drama shows. International UN activities that both Joe and Latif participate allowed them citizens from different countries to have a chance to meet and build social relationships with each other. Programs like exchange students exposing and allowing students to have foster parents in different countries allowed them to be exposed to the culture of that country, developing their sense of respect and understanding to the culture of that community even if it is different from their own practice. It builds respect or cultural relativism. Joe and Latif also kept in touch through Facebook, a global social networking site that provides instantaneous communication across countries and continents. This allowed them to keep their friendship. Even if the program activity, they kept in touch with each other, preserving their friendship even after they are already miles apart. They preserved their friendship online and rekindled this face-to-face in Singapore, another hub for global commerce with 40% of the population being classified as foreign talents. Singapore recognizes foreign talents and does discriminate by means of your origin or color. In the question whether is globalization good or bad, beneficial or detrimental generally, globalization has a positive effect in decreasing the cost of manufacturing. This means that companies can offer goods at a lower price to consumers. The average cost of goods is a key aspect that contributes to increases in the standard of living of people. Consumers also have access to a wider variety of goods. Because of competition, globalization has been positive by improving the quality of life of people in many countries. On the other hand, there have been also a lot of negative impacts of globalization, such as increased global inequality, increased corruption, loss of jobs, and environmental degradation. These negative effects are serious, but we cannot be afraid to take advantage of the positive contributions globalization brings because we are afraid of its negative effects. And with awareness, we will make the utmost effort to avoid all the negative effects. And if totally preventing it from happening is impossible, at least we can reduce the impact in a way that we can tolerate it while taking advantage of the benefits and positive effects globalization brings to improve the standard of living of everyone.